What is going on, everybody? It's Craig. Movie number 9. This is where I gotta be. If I do only 8 a month, I fall short. If I do 9 a month, I'll be over the 100 mark. I'm actually hoping to do more than that. We'll see. Actually, no, maybe half as long. If I do 8 a month, I'd be fine. No, I'd be at 96. So if I do 9 a month, I get that extra 12 in there. So movie today, as you can see, is Getaway, which I believe was also called Getaway Girls, because that's what it was called in the trailers I found before I watched it. Admittedly, I watched this because I am a Scott Taylor Compton fan. Granted, I will admit she has had some films I didn't love, some recent films I didn't love, but there's a bunch she's in that I do enjoy. I am also looking forward to seeing the, what is it, They Made Us Killers, or They Made Us Kill. I've just been waiting to order that. So I will do that eventually. But this one, she's just has a side role, or at least perceived side role. I'm going to spoil the hell out of this movie because I'm confused. And maybe you can help me with my confusion. Because the premise of this movie is there's, the backwoods rednecks going around killing women, with the thought of, they're harlots and this is going to somehow set them free. Okay, I got that. I've seen that movie before a lot of times. I've also seen a movie where they get abducted and then abused, and then they escape and kill, which, what is it, Even Rams Have Teeth? I think that's the name of it. That is an excellent movie for this type. 2 girls get kidnapped, they just escape, and then they get their retribution. That is actually a fun flick. I did review for it way back in the day, maybe 2018, I don't know, but Even Rams Have Teeth, good movie. This movie isn't bad. I look at the clock, I try to do these under 5 minutes, it's going to be hard. But the problem is the trailer paints it as, oh my god, this girl's abducted, who's going to help her? Even in the movie, when she gets abducted and she's tied up, she's trying to call this cop who's in love with her, but for help, and her phone dies. I get that, if you are a damsel in distress. However, her 2 friends who she was with wind up, I'll spoil it essentially. The girl pretends, oh yeah, I'm satanic, I'm this, I'm that, and then they get scared for a little bit, but the old man doesn't care, the patriarch doesn't care, and then eventually he's like, oh, we'll deal with her, we'll do this, we'll do that. And then all sorts of weird shit starts happening, like some Blair Witch type stuff, in the things hanging from the barn. One of the guys actually kills himself, essentially, more or less, to try to, because he's scared of what's happening. And you see ghosts, supposedly the dead girls they killed before. And then you realize at the end it was like just her 2 friends helping her escape. Like almost like they were planning this. They realized, like, it's almost like, did you see Slumber Party Massacre, the remake? Which, it's very similar to that in ideology. They go there knowing there's a killer. So it's like they set themselves up. The ones set themselves up. They knew they were being drugged. They knew this would happen. Knew that would happen. But then paint something like that. Spell it out that way. Even the caption talks about weird, unexplained. It's just so, it muddles the water. Like a movie that could have been enjoyable for what it was if it was billed that way. I like that. I love seeing the victim get retribution against the attackers. I love seeing that element in flicks. But the way they depicted it, like came out of, like, it's not quite Deus Ex Machina, but it's almost like they're writing one story and they're like, oh wait, hold up, this is crazy, guys. Fuck it, let's do this instead. And that's what happened for me. So I will, my rating system by now. If it's 5 or better, it means it's something that I don't regret watching. It's something I'd watch again. If it's under 5, based on how much under 5, how much regret I have and sorrow for watching it. I don't think I've reviewed anything under a 4 so far in this series. But this one, I don't regret watching it. I just regret it not being better. And better just by the way it was spelled out. Not the acting. The acting was what you expect that type of movie. But it just, I don't know. I don't like a big twist, plot change. Like, wait, what the hell was that about? And yes, so Even Ram Have Teeth, check that out. And the Some Pie Massacre remake, don't get mad at it. It's still fun. Anyway, 5.25. Peace.